Hello everybody. I did my field trip to the Dallas Public Library in Dallas, Oregon. Dallas is one of 17 member regional co-op, so patrons there have access to millions of books and CDs and DVDs, including several thousand graphics that are available through the partner libraries and through the online catalog. Dallas is a small rural library, and like many other rural public libraries, the Dallas Public Library is in the process of developing an entirely new adult graphic novel section. The Dallas Library has a new circulation librarian who was promoted in the spring of 2020. She's a children's author and illustrator in her spare time, so she knows firsthand the enjoyment and the important literacy skills that can be developed through reading graphic novels. For years, the adult graphic novels in Dallas have been spread all over the fiction and nonfiction sides of the library, depending on the author, content, or the style of the graphic. Traditionally, the graphic novels were labeled first with a Dewey number relating to the topic, if it was fiction or nonfiction, and then it would be separated by an author name in the fiction side. This meant that adult graphics were scattered all around the library and were only findable if someone happened to stumble across it while they were looking for a certain subject or from similar works from the same author. This was creating inconsistent checkouts, as graphics tended to be popular depending on societal trends. So the development of this new section increased to the point where they had to develop their own shelf location. So they grew from what were several dozen different graphic novels scattered around the library to what grew to over 250 since 2020. And so the new shelf location was an opportunity to relabel all the existing graphic novels as well as all the new graphic novels that were coming in. So now, as you can kind of see in the photo, there's a consistent label scheme. They were able to get rid of old cutter numbers if they were on some of the nonfiction graphics. So that, of course, those things make things more findable in the library, as well as this new shelf location with the cool illustrations. So this recent expansion of the adult graphic novels in the library has included its own specialized shelf location, along with a colorful comic book themed graphic featuring DC and Marvel characters. This new shelf location consolidates the entirety of the adult graphics section closer to the self-checkout stations. This will hopefully encourage patrons to check out the materials that might be too graphic or sexually explicit for them to want to bring to the circulation desk for checkout. Having the graphic novels near the self-checkout can hopefully avoid any embarrassment that the patron might feel when checking them out. The adult graphic novels are also next to the books on CD. For audiobook users who may not enjoy the traditional fiction novel format, they might also be drawn to the graphic novels for similar reasons that make CDs an attractive option. Graphic novels attract a different kind of reader than the traditional purchases of the bestsellers list kind of novels. In my experience, graphic novels attract readers who feel either uninterested or marginalized by the traditional fiction or nonfiction format. Adult readers who would rather experience their books through emotion also kind of gravitate towards the adult graphic novels format. Adult readers who either lack the free time or the necessary literacy skills to tackle a 200 to 300 page novel enjoy the quicker pace of graphic novels. So far I've been pretty much focused on the new adult graphics novels section, but Dallas also has a large children and teens graphics sections as well, each with several hundred books available for checkout. The recent development of the adult graphics sections means that the adult collection is now more in line with the existing teen and children's collections. Unlike the teen graphic novels, most of the graphic novels in the adult section that have been purchased are hardcover standalone works that aren't larger parts of larger overreaching series like you might expect from the Batman or Superman franchises. These series almost exclusively exist in the teen graphics section, even though they contain similar levels of sexually explicit content or violence. So this new adult graphic novel section has been compiled from a diverse set of authors and covers a wide array of personal and societal themes. At the Dallas Public Library, the development of this new section has coincided with also the development of Spanish language collection. So similar to the graphics section, there have been long established Spanish language sections in the teens and children's areas, but now the adults have their own as well. So in the graphics section on the adult side, there are authors including David Bowie, John Lewis, George Takei, Nelson Mandela, and many others. Their works include and cover adult topics that are more likely to be in line with traditional adult interests. There are also many adult graphic novels that are available in digital format from the checkout through partner libraries through the online catalog that patrons are allowed to access for free. Looking forward, the Dallas Public Library plans on having its own small-scale Comic-Con in order to support the adult collection's future completion, as well as promote the existing collections on the teen and children's side of things. The Comic-Con would include artists from Portland that have visited the library for past events, and as well as make your own comic book stations in which patrons could come and sit down and make a quick comic alongside a professional comic book artist. So it would be a great opportunity to promote the existing content as well as a way for the library to reach out and connect with the community. So thanks again. Please reach out with any questions.